Hi, Marcy Dixon. I am going to share Seint IIID Foundation. It's a cream foundation, amazing, great for all ages. I love it because I'm a mature woman of 60 and it's changed my skin and the way I feel about putting makeup on every single day. So just so you have the basics, we're going to go over a very easy application. This is the 4 colors I'm going to use. These 3 colors are your 3D foundation. You don't need to layer. One side of my face, I'm going to do a lighter application. The other side, I'm going to do more of a medium, and you could do full application. And that is by using 2 different brushes, the blend brush right here or the 3D brush. So you can talk to me about what kind of coverage you want, and then you'll know, okay, I need to apply it like she did with the blend brush, or the other side, the 3D brush. So that's why, oh, geez. That's why I'm sharing that. So these are the 3D colors. I will choose them for you as your artist, and then you're going to choose a lip and cheek color. I'll give you suggestions and help you out, okay? So let's start. There's no specific order. There's no major rules here. It's just fun. It lets you actually create a different look every single day. So that's just so much fun. We are going to begin. Let's begin with contour, because that is maybe one of the newest concepts to a lot of you ladies. It was for me. I know I had never contoured. So contour doesn't need to be scary. You're just going to think of drawing a 3 on your forehead and your cheek and your chin bone. So what I'm going to do, this is the blend brush. And again, this is going to be the barely there side. And so I'm just going to put a little bit of contour here on my face. Hopefully and you can tell it kind of mixes in because I do have age spots. And so I'm not looking to cover up all my age spots and my freckles. I am just going to even out my skin tone and let my natural face show through, okay? So I'm not really interested on covering up anything over here on this side, and I'll just glow. All right, I really promise you'll glow. So here's your backwards 3. All right, so your forehead, right about your cheekbone, maybe a little bit lower, we created a shadow, and then below your jaw line. Now let's go ahead and switch to the other side. This is your 3D brush. You're gonna tap, tap, tap. I'm gonna squeeze this full end of the 3D brush, and I'm just gonna take it right along that cheekbone. Okay, and there you can see your line. All right, I'm gonna take it up here on my forehead. And again, this is more of a medium application, so you can see, we're gonna blend it out. Don't be scared. This is gonna warm up to your skin, and it's just amazing. All right, so same brush. We can use the same brush for the whole application. Again, medium coverage, barely there coverage. So I'm going to just swirl in, not dig, not swipe, nothing, very lightly swirl into my main highlight. And then I'm just gonna swirl on my face. Just circle motions, very light, for very, very barely there light coverage, okay? Just keep swirling, checking in the mirror every so often. So I don't need to layer over top of the contour that I placed on my face. I'm going to just kind of fill in the blanks here. Now, I don't even need to put very much on my cheek. If you get some on your cheek, that's okay, but we're gonna put blush here. So again, this is gonna be your color, the 10 that you're going to probably use the most of, but you do not need to put this all over your face, even when you want more of a medium application. Okay, so now let's go to our brightening highlight, and I'm gonna switch the end of my brush, again, the blend brush for barely there look. I'm just gonna put a little teeny bit in the corner of my eye. I mean, very little. I probably used more than I needed to. And that is the learning curve and process of Seint IIID Foundation. If you're interested in this makeup, all you need to do is, there's a link, and you're gonna click on the link for Colormatch, and then you'll send that in, and I will send you my recommendations for colors, okay? So, again, we did contour on the forehead, cheek, and jaw. Then we did our main highlight, filling in the area that we didn't use contour on, and then we just added a little teeny bit of brightener, all right? Now, last step, and then I'll go ahead and do the other side of my face. Last step is gonna be lip and cheek, and you're gonna just put a tiny bit of that cheek color right above where you placed your contour. Not on top, just above where you placed it, and gently blend it out. And if you want a little bit fuller cheek, because sometimes with age, we lose that fullness, that plumpness of our face, you can take that cheek color a little bit further down. And then I'm just going to put it on my lips. So this side is your barely there look. Blend it in, all fun. Now, let's go ahead and finish this side of my face. I'm going to tap, tap, tap into my main highlight again. And I already used my contour, but I'm just going to put that main highlight on top of it. And I'm going to just kind of swipe right there, put a little dab here, and you can swipe right here, or you can tap and stipple. When our skin is more mature like mine, you might need to tap and stipple more and not swipe as much. I go ahead and take this main highlight and carry it pretty much underneath my eye a little bit. And we can always talk about under eye coverage, dark circles and such on another video. Now I'm going to go ahead and tap and stipple and blend this side in a little bit more. I am a light, or not light, my skin is sensitive. So as I brush, tap, and stipple, it might get a little bit more, just a little bit flushed, but that'll calm down with time. So I put my main highlight again on my forehead and just kind of tapping, stippling, and not pulling on my skin too much, being gentle. Tap, 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 and stipple. Okay. So again, you can see a little bit more coverage. Little full coverage, skin doesn't go through, show through as much. I prefer a barely there look, but I know a lot of you want more coverage. So that's why I want to show you the two different types of brushes that you can use and the two different types of coverage you can get. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take this brush and I'm going to flip it over. So I was using the round, more domed end to do my contour and my main highlight. And now I'm going to flip over to the little more pointed side. I'm just going to take a little bit of that brightener, really light hand, tap, tap, tap. I mean, tiny little bit, girls, and then right here, okay? I'm also going to kind of bring out my contour a little bit more on this side, and I'm gonna blend my contour up more. So it just makes my contour a little more defined when I use that brightening highlight a little bit underneath, okay? And if you bring your contour too far in and you wanna bring that up, you just go ahead and clean it up a little bit with that brightening highlight. Now let's go ahead and blend in this highlight. I'm gonna take this up again. And again, you want to use a really light touch, and then you can blend that out. Okay? So you've got some brightening. I'm going to go ahead and add a little brightening on this side of my forehead. And if you need a little more, you can always do a little bit more, and then just blend that up. And then you can take your contour and you can contour your nose if you want. The thing to remember about your contour is you don't want it on the sides of your nose, you want it more on top. And we all have different shaped noses, so some of us might need to place that contour a little different place. I'll go ahead and use the 3D brush and blend that in. All right, let's see what I forgot. Now we need to make sure we have that brightening in the middle here. And I didn't brighten in the middle with the blend brush, but you're supposed to do a little brighten up above your Cupid's bow and your chin. So it's kind of your T-zone area to help bring that brightness into the center of your face. So 3D foundation is all about giving our face dimension. We're not just one flat surface, so we want to see a lot of different dimension. Now, if you're not a finger gal like I am totally. I was a massage therapist for 27 years, so I use my hands all the time. But if you want, you can use the brush, of course, to apply your blush. So you're just going to take and tap, tap, tap that blush. And this is Hollywood. I love Hollywood. It's a really, really fun color for spring and summer. It's just a soft pink and it has a little bit of shimmer to it. Okay. And again, I might turn a little bit flushed because I'm brushing my face, even though I'm not using hardly any pressure, but it will calm down. All right, now last thing you're going to do is I'm going to apply lip and cheek Hollywood to my lips, obviously. So our lip and cheek color is a dual purpose. You can use it on your cheeks and then you can use it on your lips too. Just roll that together a little bit. Now the last thing we need to do, and again, this is your 4 Basics Seint Cream 3D Foundation. I'm Marcy. I can definitely help color match you. I would love to. I've color matched thousands of women and I mean, the feedback is always so amazing. Let's finish our 3D foundation though. Since it's a cream foundation, it's not going to sink into your skin. It's going to set on top of your skin flawlessly, and it's really not going to set into fine lines and wrinkles. It might just, I mean, if it does a little bit underneath your eyes, you've probably used a little too much, and you're just going to take that pinky finger or the ring finger and just tap it out and disperse it how you want it, okay? Now, let's set this makeup though, because it's gonna be on top of our skin. We're gonna spritz our setting spray onto a perfector sponge. This perfector sponge is slightly damp, all right? And then you're just gonna tap, 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 and set your 3D foundation. Now, if you don't like that dewy look, of course, this is gonna dissipate and dry a bit. If you don't like such a dewy look, you can always use a setting powder. You can use the setting spray and then the setting powder on top, or you can just use a setting powder. We need to make sure that it's a translucent setting powder and that it's very, very, very lightweight, because you don't want that powder to set into your fine lines and wrinkles, because your cream is making you look young and just kind of glow, and that powder, we want to make it sure it's like nice and light, okay? So there you go. It's really, both sides are barely there. Again, this is using the blend brush, and this is using the 3D brush. So if you want to let your freckles show through and just kind of have a really nice light application appearance, then you're going to use the blend brush. Now, if you want a little bit more of a medium coverage, like I had a gathering of age spots, and that helped cover it up a little bit. There's some color correcting we can do to help with that too, but this is just a little bit more of a medium coverage. Still feels light, still doesn't feel heavy and cakey on your skin. It still feels amazing, okay? But I'd love to help you. Just let me know. Oops, I need to blend that a little bit more. Oh, yeah. So blend that out. If you want a color match, all you need to do is click on the link here, and you can send all that information, and I will email you back your color match suggestions. Okay, thanks.